The Hawks, assisted by the Limpopo police, have arrested a businesswoman for fraud and corruption in Polokwane, and President Zuma says he's satisfied with the progress made by the Presidential Eastern Cape Education Task Team. Ambusisiwa Khateb with the latest news update. The Hawks, assisted by the Limpopo police, have arrested a businesswoman for fraud and corruption in Polokwane. Provincial Police Commissioner Amon Mashiko says the arrest follows intensive investigations by the Hawks and other police intelligence agencies that took a long time. He says the suspect allegedly took money as administration fee from people who loaned money from her. Police have not released the details of the charges. Mashiko says the police will confiscate some of her properties.
Primarily, the charges that we are looking at, it is fraud and corruption. At the present moment cannot quantify the amount, but we are looking at huge amount because there are people here, witnesses that which are also complainants, that they deposited money into her with promise that we'll get loans. Others they've given her their properties and she paid them with checks that bounced in the bank.
The suspect's name will be released once she has appeared in court. A notorious robber thought to have been terrorizing Sandton residents since 2010 has been arrested. Police spokesperson Chisikawendo says Zimbabwean Shepherd Moyo, 31, has been linked to 19 house robberies. He was arrested at a pawn shop in Hillbrow, where he was selling stolen goods. Moyo's car was also seized. Ndo says the shop owner, a Nigerian, has also been arrested for buying the stolen items. The National Assembly has heard that South Africa may not know how many people are infected with HIV/AIDS in the country. Addressing the House during a debate on access to health, IDMP Hanif Hussein told MPs that the country's HIV/AIDS figures could be much lower than what is currently reflected. The country's reported estimated overall HIV prevalence rate is over 10%. National statistics have reportedly revealed that 5.38 million South Africans were living with the virus in 2011, including an estimated 16.6% of the population aged from 15 to 49 years. Hussein says that all the previous and current figures on HIV/AIDS might be wrong.
There is the very real possibility that we do not know exactly how many people are infected with HIV/AIDS in South Africa because we are unable to detect duplication in testing. Many patients visit more than one testing center in order to get a second opinion. And because we are unable to detect whether or not a patient has visited more than one center, that data is not reliable. The recent figures on testing announced by the minister is also not reliable. This was confirmed this morning by the CEO of the National Health Laboratory Services. The figures reported on HIV/AIDS in South Africa may in fact be much lower than we think.
And lastly, President Jacob Zuma says he is satisfied with the progress made by the Presidential Eastern Cape Education Task Team. Zuma announced this after a meeting with the team in Cape Town to assess progress made in restoring education in the province. The presidency says the task team has clarified roles and responsibilities. The task team of National Cabinet Ministers and provincial MECs presented a clear plan of action on the major areas of deficiency to the president. President Zuma established the task team following his education monitoring visit to the Eastern Cape in June this year. This was part of Cabinet's intervention aimed at achieving a turnaround in education in the province. Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan, Public Service and Administration Minister Richard Baloyi, and Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga are part of the task team. Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, Option 1.